Big breaking news from Camp Nou. Barcelona have officially confirmed the departure of 7 players, shaking up their squad ahead of the new season. And that's not all. Fermín López, one of Barca's most promising young stars, could be on his way out too. With 9 La Liga clubs reportedly interested, the Catalan giants are open to offers. But there's one strict condition. Stay tuned as we break it all down: who's leaving, who might follow, and what this means for the future of Barcelona under Hansi Flick. Barcelona are thought to need a big sale this summer if they are to add Nico Williams to the squad and register the Spain star and new signing Joan Garcia. Marc-André ter Stegen and Ronald Araujo have both been linked with exits, although it remains to be seen if either player will go. Diario Sport are now reporting that Barcelona would also be willing to listen to offers for Fermín López even though they don't want to sell the youngster. The suggestion is that Barcelona are not keen on letting him go, but they would be willing to part company with López if an important offer arrives. The rumor mill has already thrown up claims of interest in Fermín from Chelsea and Saudi Arabia, and more updates may emerge in the coming weeks. López isn't thought to be interested in a move away and instead will be hoping he can enjoy more regular minutes next season in the first team. Barcelona confirmed departure of 7 players in major summer clear-out. La Liga giants Barcelona have early this week made official the departures of 7 members of the club's academy and reserve ranks. This comes owing to a combination of contract expirations, loan terms ending and more. The list of players released across Barca's website and social media platforms on Monday is showcased in full below. Whilst the futures of a number of these players for next season remains unclear, one who is quickly expected to pen terms with a new club is Pau Prim. After spending this past season in the stands in Catalonia's capital after failing to renew his contract, midfielder Prim is understood to be on the verge of a move to the Middle East. According to Diario Sport, the 19-year-old has an agreement in place with Qatari outfit Al Sadd. 9 La Liga clubs show interest in Barcelona star's potential transfer. No fewer than 9 La Liga clubs have contacted Barcelona about signing a fringe attacker at the club. According to Diario Sport, the player in question is Pau Victor. The young forward struggled to make an impact during the 2024-25 season in Catalonia, falling down the pecking order under Hansi Flick. Owing to the fierce competition for places in Hansi Flick's front line, the 23-year-old largely struggled for game time, to the tune of just 2 starts across all competitions. At such a crucial point in his development as a player, it has in turn come as little surprise to see Victor linked with a summer transfer away from the Camp Nou. And as alluded to above, the former Girona man is not at all short on interest. As per a report from Sport, Barcelona are ready to sanction Victor's exit, by way of a permanent sale featuring a buyback option. And with as much in mind. Teams such as Getafe, Sevilla, Celta Vigo, Mallorca, Sevilla, Valencia, Real Betis, Osasuna and even the recently promoted Oviedo have asked about him. And there you have it. 7 confirmed exits, serious interest in Fermín López, and a transfer window that's heating up fast for Barcelona. With La Liga rivals circling and big decisions looming, this summer could define the next era at Camp Nou. What do you think? Should Barca sell Fermín? Or is he too valuable to let go? Drop your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to like and subscribe for daily updates, and we'll see you in the next one. Big transfer developments from Barcelona. The Catalan giants are closing in on the signing of Nico Williams despite last-minute tension caused by a special clause demanded by his agent. And that's not all. An Arsenal superstar is reportedly ready to make the move to Camp Nou, with talks heating up behind the scenes. Stick around as we break down all the latest, the negotiations, the complications, and what it means for Barcelona's future. Let's dive in. Despite recent reports, Barcelona remain confident about finalizing the signing of Nico Williams in the coming days and are preparing to pay his release clause, which stands at approximately €62 million, €58 million plus inflation adjustment, claims Sport. The La Liga champions view this week as crucial and aim to complete the payment before July 9th, the date athletic club returns to training. The intention is to avoid a scenario where the player must report back to the Basque club. Tension between Barcelona and Nico's agent. As per the report, Barcelona acknowledged that there has been some tension in recent days between the club's sporting department and Nico Williams' agent, Felix Tinta. Tinta has been seeking guarantees that Nico will be registered with La Liga, something Barcelona has repeatedly assured. The report further states that Tinta might have requested a special clause to be included in the player's contract, similar to one once held by Dani Olmo last summer, which would allow the player to leave for free if not registered. This comes amidst all the noise from Athletic Club, who have been talking with La Liga about Barcelona's financial situation and their ability to register players. However, Barcelona are unwilling to agree to such a clause, particularly after committing to pay the full €62 million release clause. The Catalans have indicated that any necessary guarantees will be addressed through other means. Barcelona consider the release clause matter to be settled, as Nico is fully committed to joining the club and proceeding with the deal. They maintain that all registration guarantees are in place and are now urging both the player and his agent to provide final approval so the release clause payment can be deposited with La Liga. For this to happen, the Blaugrana require a notarized power of attorney from the player, as was the case with Joan Garcia. An agreement on contract length and salary was reached several weeks ago, shortly after Tinda met with Deco at a Barcelona hotel to communicate the player's interest in joining the team. If all proceeds without issue, Nico will sign for 6 seasons until 2031. His annual salary will be between €7 and €8 million, less than what Athletic is offering for a renewal, and also lower than the proposal made by Bayern Munich. Arsenal star ready to complete Barcelona move, report. An Arsenal star is preparing to make the move to Spanish giants Barcelona. Hansi Flick is looking to build on his squad from last season, where he won the La Liga title at the first time of asking, with several areas a priority this summer. There has been a fairly public chase for a new wide attacker, notably Luis Diaz and Nico Williams, with the latter seemingly edging closer to joining, but sights are now set on an first-team star from Arsenal. That seems to be coming in the shape of Thomas Partey. The 32-year-old midfielder is set to leave Arsenal at the end of his contract, as reported by David Orstian, with a move to Spain on the cards. Spanish outlet Fichages have reported that Barcelona are looking for smart ways to improve their squad, and the signing of Partey on a free transfer would represent that. The deal would run for 2 years with the option to extend it a further year, and would see him return to Spain, where he spent 7 years with Atletico Madrid, including 2 loan spells. Barcelona's financial struggles are well documented, and according to the report their new strategy seeks to strengthen its position without making large outlays. It would allow for more room for maneuver in other positions should they be able to wrap up a deal for Partey. In 442's opinion, the move would make sense for all parties, pardon the pun, involved. Arsenal are looking for a more dynamic midfield, and freeing up wages may allow them to attract other targets in the coming weeks and months. For Partey, moving at this stage of his career makes sense, as it may be the last time he is able to make a jump to what is perceived as another top club. And for Barcelona, staying in line financially will be their biggest opponent this summer window, so any way they can do that will be beneficial. So Barcelona fans, it's getting real. Nico Williams' transfer looks closer than ever, even with a twist in the deal, and now an Arsenal ace could join the revolution under Hansi Flick. Will Deco pull it off? Will La Liga approve the clause? And who's the Arsenal star ready to wear the Barca shirt? Hit that like button if you're excited, subscribe for daily transfer news and let us know in the comments. Which signing do you want to see next at Barcelona? This transfer window is just getting started. Stay tuned.